Hi guys, do you know what's the right choice to feed your dog? As a veterinary doctor specialized in animal nutrition, I get asked all the time, what should I feed my dog? What's the best way for my dog? And today I will break it down for you. We will talk about four most common types of the dog's diet. We will talk about BARF, what is bones and raw food, then kibbles, home cooked and canned diet, and I will tell you all the pros and cons to consider while choosing the type of diet for your dog in particular. Nutrition affects everything. It affects your dog's coat, his digestion, energy level, and even immune system. There is no one size fits all solution, but knowing your options is the first step. Let's talk about kibbles. Kibbles are easy to store, they are really convenient to feed your dog, they are affordable, they are complete nutrition if they are high quality. The cons, they are processed, they are low in moisture, therefore your dog will need to drink a little bit more as if he had the raw ingredient in BARF. And the quality varies widely. It means that out there at the market you have really pure quality kibbles and you have really high advance, and you must know how to spot the high quality and how to avoid the pure quality ones. It's all about the declaration and composition. You need to take the package, turn it around and read what's written in the composition. Animal protein, that's not enough. It must be really clear. It must be beef protein or chicken protein, and also the percentages. You need to know how much of each ingredient is used in the kibbles. Therefore, within each ingredient, there should be in the bracket percentage. Always buy kibbles where is meat on the first spot. Kibbles, they are based on the rice or they are based on the wheat or any other carbohydrate. They are not really a great fit for your dog. Your dog needs to have meat at the first place in his diet. I think the kibbles are really most widely used type of the dog diets because they are very easy to provide for your dog. You just take kibbles according to daily dose for your dog's weight and then put it in the dog's bowls. That's it. You don't need to worry about having imbalanced diet because everything is already mixed there and you don't really need to think about it. When you're choosing kibbles, then also consider the age of your dog, if you have a puppy, adult or senior, the size, if you have a medium, small or large breed, and then also the lifestyle. If you have an active dog, then he needs more energy and more protein to protect the muscles. If you have a senior, then he needs lower energy concentration in the kibbles because he usually just sleeps or takes few steps around your house. Let's talk about the BARF. BARF is bones and raw food, and it's really a natural way how to feed your dog. BARF should really imitate the way that the wolves feed out there in the wild. BARF is very tasty, it provides lots of vitamins for your dogs, and you can easily play around with the ingredients and choose different vegetables or fruits every day. And the ingredients are really fresh. The dogs that are being BARF usually have really nice shiny coat, and it's really great for the dog's digestion, the time that it consumes, and the storage because you need to have a big freezer for a dog's diet only. If you are a working manager in corporate and you are in the work from 9 to 5, then you hit the gym and then you go out with the dog, the bar might not be the best options for you because you need to dedicate it 15 to 20 minutes daily to prepare your dog's diet. You also need to follow a meal plan from the veterinary nutritionist to provide all the nutrients for your dog that he needs. There must be protein, carbohydrates, fiber, vitamins. What's a really slippery slope is barfing growing puppies, especially if you have a puppy from the large breed, because you can easily harm the dog for lifetime if you have unbalanced diet. Now I'm talking about like paper bone disease. If you are giving too much of meat to your dog, then the calcium from the bones is being drowned to the blood, and therefore the bones are really fragile and they easily break. Or I'm talking about angular deformities, and this happens when you give your growing puppy too much of the calcium in the diet, and the bones are really growing in weird shapes. And to fix it, you need to go under anesthesia with your puppy, and the orthopedic surgery is really expensive, really complicated, and sometimes it can't be fixed. So really be aware of the balanced diet and talk to nutritional specialists, especially if you are barfing growing dog. The cons of the barf is, as I mentioned, that you need to have a diet plan prepared from somebody that really knows his field of occupation. And then there is problem with the storage space. If you have a huge house and you can have a special freezer just for the meat for dog and for the bones, it's perfect, you can easily go. But if you have a limited space, the barf could not be the best option for you. Let's talk about canned food. Canned food has a great advantage that it lasts almost forever. The expiration time is really long, and it's very practical if you're also like traveling, because if you go for vacation, it's really hard to take barf daily dose for your dog with you, but to take kibbles or cans, pretty convenient. What I don't like about the canned food is that at first it's pretty expensive to have your dogs only at cans. Like the kibbles are great value for the money. Maybe barf is the least expensive way how to feed your dog if you are buying huge packages of the meat, but then the cans, they are pretty expensive. Although cans have written on the package that they are like complete diet for the dog, I don't think so, and those are the reasons why. At first, the consistency. Cans are already meshed, and therefore your dog is not using teeth to their best. Cans can be suitable for elderly dogs that don't have teeth and need really matched type of the diet, but for normal adult healthy dog, it's not suitable. Also, cans have a really high percentage of the protein, what's cool, but it means that they are missing of the fiber and carbohydrates that are also needed for your dog. And therefore, it may not be great for your dog digestion, because to support digestion, you need some specific amount of fiber in the daily dose. So the dogs can suffer from diarrhea or abdominal discomfort or bloating. I think that the cans are really suitable as a complementary food when you have kibble diet, just to put a little bit of can to make it more attractive. Or while training your dog to use it as a jackpot, what means special treats to really treat him for a great work and to motivate him, but not as only food that you will provide for your dog. Then let's talk about home-cooked diet. Many owners claim that they are cooking for their dogs, but when we talk more about the nutrition and the way that they are cooking, it usually ends up with the fact that they are not cooking for their dog, they are just cooking and providing for the dog leftovers. You should not put the leftovers inside your dog's bowls and call it like a balanced diet, because it's not so. And cooking is also not the best option how to feed your dog. If I should decide, I would go or barfing or using kibbles, but not cooking, because by cooking you are really killing the vitamins and it's not necessary for your dog. Your dog can digest the raw ingredient, so it's wasting your time if you are cooking. If it's cooking fun for you, okay, the dog can handle it, but still you need to provide fresh vegetables and fresh fruits because of the vitamins. And you also need to have balanced diet. So it means that you need to have a meal plan for a veterinary professional or a nutritionist. As I mentioned, in dog nutrition, there is no one size fits all solution, and it's always upon you and your dog to decide, because the type of diet must be suitable for you. You need to have time and finances for this particular type of diet, but also dog has a say in this situation because he must like it. So, what's the conclusion? We have 4 types of dog diet out there: BARF, kibbles, canned and home cooked. I don't think that a canned diet is really a balanced one, and I think about cans more about a complementary food to mix with the kibbles, so we can cross out this one. Then about the cooking, I'm not really a fan of cooking because I think that it's better to use the raw ingredients for your dog. So according to me as a nutrition specialist, you should decide between the kibbles and between the BARF. There are several factors to consider while choosing the kibbles or while putting together the meal plan, and that's age, if you have a puppy, adult or senior, then the activity level, if he is just sleeping on your sofa, or if you have an active dog that you are really actively training or tracking with, then the health condition or allergies, so you know which component to avoid, your lifestyle and your budget. That is also very important, because if you know that you are very busy with your work, you work from 9 until 5, you probably won't have enough time to prepare BARF every day, and therefore the kibbles could work for you perfectly. And then your willingness to prep food or prefer convenience. If you choose BARF or kibbles, both options are really suitable for lifetime, and they are nutritionally full options. So your dog won't be lacking anything if you choose high quality kibbles. If you want to know more how to choose high quality kibbles, hit subscribe on this channel and I will explain you more in the following videos. If you found this helpful, then give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for more vet appropriate advices on your dog's nutrition. Let me know in the comments, what do you feed your dog and why? And see you in the next video when I will break down for you how to choose the high quality kibbles. Take care and see you next.